Hello everybody and welcome to a new video on Total War Elysium. I'm Ozymandias, I'm back from vacation and I'm so ready to share with you some news videos and some new decks on this game because this game is really good. And today we will see an Agamemnon decklist, and I love Agamemnon, to be honest. It's one of my favorite generals because there is always something to do with Agamemnon. The heroic mechanic is really well designed and I love how it works with Agamemnon, so it's always something to think, it's always something to do. It's really proactive and it's not straightforward. It's not you play all your units on the melee row and you face your opponents. No, it's always something to think before. You need to move your units, you need to create some space to make your heroic works, but you need to activate your Agamemnon. So do you activate it first? Do you move it first? Well, it's really good to think and to use your brain in a card game. So what is behind this deck list? We start with Achaean Bronzeworker. It's really good, 0/4, 1 prov, and whenever another ally, so units or structure, is deployed on an empty line, you give in +1 attack. So it's a really good card in a heroic deck because heroic activate only if you have played the card on an empty line. And then you have one short sword to fill the 1 provision slot, and the short sword 2/2 to attack, 2 health, 1 prov, so really good in the beginning of the game. 1 divine intervention. I really like the card because I think this card is underrated and it's really good in specific situation. And it's not good every time. It's good in specific situation, like for example in a control matchup where you are a little behind and you need to tempo 1 turn or 2, so you divine intervention and it helps you to wait 1 or 2 turns to draw your finishers. And we have then the Greek Militia, really powerful, good card. Heroic, this deploy another Greek Militia, so you have 2 Greek Militia for once, and you can boost it to 3/2 with Achaean Bronzeworker, so it's really good at 2 provision. I think in the late game it's kinda slow, but in early game it's really powerful. High Ridge is here to boost your other unit and structure health and help you to have a good trade or have a value trade. Trample is here to help you to deal with enemy units or structure in early game, but it can be really good to pick up even at the mid or the late game because it's 2 damage to any target, so it can go face, so it can help you to kill the enemy general. Comrade to give +1/+1 to target friendly units. It's a really good combo with Bronze-Clad Chargers, which are +1 action, so it becomes a 3/5. So it's really powerful combo. But we can replace the Comrade in arms if you prefer to have something more early than 3 provision. Demoralise. It's really good in late game if you need to deal with a big unit. You give it -3/-3, so it's really interesting in completion of Trample. Menace for the draw, Messenger for the draw, Warmaiden because the shield she have if you activate the heroic, it's really powerful. It becomes a cat 4/2 with shield, so they need to your opponent need to destroy the shield before killing the Warmaiden. So it's always 8 damage on the face of your enemy general, or 8 damage to trade your enemy opponent. Ambusher, the card is so good. Ambusher is really powerful. 2/3 for 4 prov and camouflage seems little odd, little slow, but the heroic power is really good. Deal 3 damage to a random unit or structure. It will help you a lot to make trades or to kill some dangerous units. So yeah, Ambusher is nearly one of the most needed cards in a heroic deck. Headhunters to help you finish the game, but again you can replace the Headhunter by something else if you want. Light Cavalry to help you kill some archers units or some long range or short range units. Out of position, really good card, maybe one of the best card of the deck. It helps you to stun an enemy line, so if your opponent have filled the front lane, you can stun it. It lost 1 turn, it helps you to tempo, and plus you draw a card, so it's so powerful. Mycenaean Chariot because the heroic power is really good. You have 1 cavalry 3/3 plus 2 archers, and when it dies, it gives you again 2 archers, so really good. And Funeral Games, because it helps you to draw your decks, the heroic power, draw 2 cards, you deploy 2 chariots, the chariots are 4/4 plus cavalry plus 1 action, so it's really, really powerful again. So let's start with some games. I hope we will find some opponents really, really quickly. And during this time, I will switch my capture device to the opposite corner. So yeah, the reinforcement phase is pretty straightforward at the beginning. Then it becomes not so complicated, but you need to think about some cards. Okay, Priam may be one of your worst matchup, to be honest, but I think we can deal with it. We can still deal with it. So yeah, first reinforcement, it's really straightforward. You take nearly every early card games of your deck. You take you don't take the Divine Intervention because it's useless in early game, and you take 1 Warmaiden and 1 Ambusher because the shield is really good in early and deal 3 damage. It's again so powerful. So yeah, here we can start. We can voyage. We move our generals to the front lane, put the Bronzeworker on the back lane, and deal 1 to our friend Priam. Our friend. It's not really our friend, but you understand me. Be careful with High Ridge, because High Ridge is good, but you need to... It fill you 1 lane, so it blocks the heroic capabilities. So now we will pull back our friend Agamemnon, put the High Ridge on the front lane, and deal 1 to one of the Greek Militia. Next turn we have Warmaiden or the Bronze-Clad Chargers. At the moment it can't kill the High Ridge, so that's pretty good. Now we have the trade with Agamemnon, unless he prefers to Desperate Defense. Okay, he prefers to Desperate Defense himself. Alright. Alright, so we will move. We will voyage. We will move the Bronzeworker and put the Charger. I want to have the Warmaiden with her heroic power on the front lane, if possible, so here I have time. So just need to wait. Kill the units with Agamemnon. And now we have a 3/4 plus 1 action. So we can kill any units or structure with 6 HP, with less of 6 health point. Okay, Priam that go on the front lane. It is unexpected. Okay, Shrine of Headhunters. So we move it. We deal 3. Deal 1. We pat the Warmaiden. It become a 5-2. We could have hit the Headhunters Shrine. Could have been nice, but here we have deal 4 to Priam, so now is 4 damage of Last Gasp, so that's pretty cool. Menace is pretty important here. Messenger 2, Trample 2, Warmaiden, Mycenaean Chariot out of position, Ambusher. Headhunters will help a lot in the matchup, same with Light Cavalry, so we will take these 2. Because Headhunters is really good in this matchup, of course, since he will die and deal 3 to Priam, and Priam will be will sit behind this huge amount of walls. So of course, deal 3 to face will be always really good. Okay, Chargers. So we have Ambushers. So we will activate Ambushers first. So we will move Warmaiden. We will move Bronzeworker here. Deal 3 once. Deal once. Yes. Because if we ambusher and kill Troilus, we lost the Agamemnon power. So we need to kill this one and then play ambusher. Okay. And so we kill Troilus. Okay. Troilus here is kinda sad because we lost 1 turn and this turn might be really important later. But okay. We will deal with it. The Gladiator Arena is not so... Yeah, it's not so sad. It's not so scary. We just kill with Trample the shrine and move Agamemnon to the backline. And now we have the Mycenaean Chariot next turn. Okay, we'll man the wall. But man the wall here does nothing, it just killed my 3-1, but it was dead anyway, so... Okay. He has a good Demoralise here. It's okay. So move this one here, move Agamemnon, and then put Mycenaean Chariot. And deal 1 to the structure. We want to kill the Gladiator Arena. Now we have short range with Man the Wall. But again, we are in a pretty good situation here. Dispel defense on Stone Mason? Really? Okay guys, so we are gonna full go face. We don't give a shit about Stone Mason. We pick Menace, we pick Messenger, we pick Light Cavalry, Headhunters, out of position, Chariot, Ambushers always, and Trample to help us finish the game. So we're gonna have full face here. Attack here. Put the chariot on the lane phase, on the front lane. Move back with Agamemnon and short sword. So now you need to display defense nearly every turn on Priam, or he will die. But he can't kill my Mycenaean Chariot, so you need to kill it. You need to kill my my short sword. And then my Mycenaean, that is difficult to say, will attack Gladiatorial Arena or destroy the Sun Mason, but we are pretty in good shape. Okay, that's right. It's strange to see Mycenaean Chariots in a Priam deck, but alright. So can we die? Can he die here? No, but that is a good draw. So we're gonna out of position the front lane. We have the Headhunters. So we're gonna Headhunters this. It's useless to hit Priam because he has the +2 HP due to the heroic power, so we're just gonna take some trades on the archers. Seems better. Okay. Cyclop. That can be pretty good, but again, he need to defend himself. But now, at any moment, we draw. Okay. Trample. Trample is not so good. So we're gonna kill Cassandra because Cassandra can be really harsh to deal with. We have 3, 4, 6. We have 2 damage of littles. Back again. Again, one menace here and the game is ours because we could have attacked with Chariot, with Headhunters, with Agamemnon, so the game would have been so easy. The game was won. But That's the game. We need to net. We need to wait and have road draw. Oh, really? Sadly doesn't hit Mycenaean Chariot. We're gonna move Agamemnon, put Ambusher, see what we hit. That's okay. That again, we have 3 Menace in your deck, and none of them want to come. So we're gonna pick one more. We're gonna pick a Divine Intervention, out of position, Headhunters, Messenger, Trample, Funeral Games, Mycenaean Chariot, and we're gonna put an Ambusher. We have already a light cavalry in hand, so it's okay. Ha! That's sad because it's always nearly here, nearly 1 damage of nearly 1 card of lethal, this 1 Menace. And Menace is so good in this matchup, so that's sad we don't have it. Okay, Amazon, but Amazon does nothing. And here I can die because he can't. Okay, my opponent have made a huge mistake here because he has not desperate defense himself. So here I can just Ambusher. I have +1 half shot range on Agamemnon. Deal 1, Trample, deal 2, win the game. Don't be greedy when you don't have to.
So, it's war you want.
My opponent has he could have won by he has won just by hold the game, desperate defense himself every turn, so I can't kill it like I've done with Trample plus heroic power from Agamemnon, and he has greed because he has think, okay, I need to kill it, I need to kill my opponent in 2 turns, but with the board he already had, sorry, he could have killed me in 2 turns already. So yeah, I sometimes just don't grid. Sometimes keep your cards in hand and wait to see what your opponent does, but don't grid like my opponent did. So Warmaiden and Ambusher. But again, there is 2 or 3 times we could have won the game if just we got 1 Menace and drag preamp from the front lane to from the back lane to the front lane. Okay, what I've done. Okay, wait. So I need to. I was explaining. So I think I was Okay, I was here. Okay, I go to play my voyage and move, and then I've played the supply cache. But it's alright. Shot towards aim. And move and deal one. Downward can be harsh. I don't know if you have something to deal with. No, it's alright. Okay. We're gonna attack here to remove the red. We're gonna voyage again back to the back lane to a Greek militia on the front lane and deal one more. Book. Again, if with Agamemnon you can deal 1 damage for free and not and no hit back, just do it because that's powerful. Okay, too long range. I'm sad I've used my stockpile in the early game, but because here it was so powerful. If you have +1 prov, you move everything on the front lane. Ambusher, you kill the archers. GG, well played. But it's alright. I think we're gonna move Bronzeworker, Voyage, and Warmaiden with shield. It's useless to hit the archers because it will going back to his hand at the end of the next turn. So just go face here. Put our opponent to 11. This would be good. Here I think he will fill the front lane, break back Godtram to the back lane. Okay, that didn't hurt. Okay, that's fucking useless. Because he's... Okay, he can free trade. That's alright. But... next turn I will just going back to my... I will just going back to my full attack, and okay, just don't give a shit about the spearman here. So now, same as the last game, Menace, Messenger, Warmaiden, Ambusher, Light Cavalry, out of position, Mycenaean Chariot, 1 Trample, and 1 Headhunters. Or maybe Demoralise. So we can counter his heroic power. So now, what do we want to do? I think we want to go back here, Voyage. I would prefer to Comrade. If Ambusher can kill his archer next turn, it will be perfect. So I will Comrade. Attack here. Move. It becomes a 6-3 with shield, so it will be really difficult to him to kill it. And then we have the Comrade next turn to deal 3, move Agamemnon with Voyage, and kill the Pikmin for free. So yeah, this deck is so fluid. This deck is so... Yeah, it's like water. You play it like you drink water. It's so... just so good. You need to be concentrated. You need to think. But when you have some automatism, well, when you know how the deck work, how the mechanics work. It's so easy, it's so good to make them work together. Okay. So he needs to sacrifice Yuba Ragnarsson to kill my card. That's good. That's really, really good. And now we can just Bronze-Clad Chargers. Deal 1. Put the high reach to protect it. So it becomes a 3-5. So yeah. I love this deck. To be honest, I really love this deck. I really enjoy, and there is no hard counter to this deck. That's what is good. That's what I love. There is no big hard counter, so maybe the hard counter is Sun Rain at the moment, but yeah, that's good. That's so fucking. There is no big hard counter, so you can play it whenever you like, and you will enjoy every one of your game. So here we're gonna deal 3, kill the unit, move everyone on the front lane, play the ambusher on the back lane, kill the archer. I did one. So we have poured the last gasp of Gotron. And now we have a sneaky ambusher. 3-3. Oh, upgrading. Okay. Okay. That's nice. I like it. We can still deal with, but I like it. Okay, lay down arms. Okay, next turn I will have a 1-1 peasantry. Let's move it. Kill wild in 1. We put the Warmaiden. And we can attack with it. Okay. So now we take Funeral Games, Mycenaean Chariot out of position, let Cavalry, Ambusher, Headhunters, Trample, Menace for the win, and Messenger for the draw. And we can always bamboozle a thing like play Messenger, draw a Menace, bring back Guthrum to the front line and win the game. Okay, full peasantry. Shield Wall Arch Justice? Yeah. Yeah. Shield Wall Arch Justice. But that's alright. Okay, we're gonna demoralize this. and kill it. So, start bar demoralize. Ambusher next. We're gonna wait. Again, one Menace is in the, it's one. That's a pretty good peasant. Okay, messenger at the end. La seconde arche de justice. Ah. Okay, this one is difficult. Trample. Trample does nothing here. So we're just gonna wait. But again, one Menace. We have so much draw in the deck. We have 2 messenger, 2 Menace, 2 out of position. So there is 6 cards. There is 6 cards here. That makes me win the game. Or help me to win the game. Out of position will be good to stun it. To stun this. Another trample. Well, it can be really fast. 5, 6, 7. Really? Now give me this fucking trample, man. Draw. Give me this fucking Menace. That's so fucking absurd. I'm really not lucky in my draw, to be honest. Come on. Come on, games. You can't make me lose like that. I have 9 cards. At least 9 cards that make me draw something. You can't just kill me like that. it will be so not deserved. It will be so unfair, to be honest. It will be so unfair. Okay, I've done. No shield, and I have later. Sounds like no shield to me. Okay. Ah, come on, and you want to troll at the end of the game. Alright. Well! Well. The two games have been really hard. Well, it was a bit of unluck from my side because, again, we have not drawn so many cards and we have so many ways to end the game with Menace, with Messenger, etc. But we have won anyway, so I hope you have liked the video. If this is the case, feel free to subscribe, feel free to comment, and see you next time to another video on Total War Elysium. It was Ozymandias at your service.